Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for tuning in to Cullman Today. I'm your host, Cheyenne Sharp, and today is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024. We have a lot to look at in local news today, including information on a Cullman Caring for Kids food drive, the Links Kindergarten Readiness Camps, and the Cullman County Sheriff's Office Leadership Academy. All this plus sports, weather, and more. But for now, let's dive into the top stories happening in Cullman today. A Baileyton woman died after a multi-vehicle crash that occurred at approximately 5:39 p.m. on Monday, July 1st. Alabama state troopers identified the victim as Brenda R. Reed. Troopers said she was critically injured when the 1999 GMC Sonoma she was driving was struck by a 2017 Nissan Titan driven by Aaron S. Barnes of Gadsden. The crash occurred on Alabama Highway 67 near Hulako Road, approximately 5 miles west of Arab in Morgan County. Next up, the Link of Cullman County is trying to increase the readiness of local rising kindergartners with its kindergarten readiness camps to be held this summer. The camps will be held at First United Methodist Church of Cullman, Hanceville Elementary School, First Baptist Church of Fairview, Welty Elementary, Good Hope Baptist Church, and West Point Elementary the week of July 15th through the 19th from 10 to 12. Be at Cold Springs Elementary the week of July 22nd through the 26th, also from 10 to 12. Email Dakota Trammell at linkingcullman.org or find the registration form on the Link of Cullman County's Facebook page to register. To finish out our top stories, Friday, June 28th, concluded the 8th Annual Cullman County Sheriff's Youth Leadership Academy. A standing room-only crowd joined Sheriff Matt Gentry and members of the Cullman County Sheriff's Office at the graduation ceremony that ended the week. Over this past week, more than 25 students from county, city, private, and home schools received a crash course in patriotism and leadership while getting an inside look at various aspects of law enforcement. Sheriff Gentry said, "I am extremely proud of these young men and women for their hard work and effort this past week. We need these future leaders, not just in law enforcement, but in every aspect of life. Their leadership will continue to make Cullman County a great for years to come." Now that we have the top stories out of the way, we're going to take a quick break before returning with sports. Hello and welcome back. Now it's time to find out what's going on in the world of sports. We have some sad local sports news from the weekend to report. One of the community's most respected sports figures, Cullman County Hall of Fame coach Dafford Smith, died Sunday at the age of 88. Smith spent decades across his coaching career, impacting countless lives throughout the community, and his legacy still holds firm to this day, most notably in the form of Dafford Smith Stadium, the home field of the Fairview Aggies. After serving as West Point's varsity football coach from 1973 to 76, Smith joined Cullman High School's coaching staff as an assistant on the undefeated 1985 Bearcats team. Just 1 year later, Smith accepted the position as Fairview's head football coach. Over the next 12 seasons, Smith led the Aggies to a pair of regional championships and 6 playoff appearances. Smith retired from coaching in 2006 after spending 3 seasons as St. Bernard's head football coach. Several members of the community reached out to share their thoughts and some of their favorite memories of Coach Smith. If you would like to share any of your favorite stories or experiences with Coach, please email them to nick@cullmantribune.com. And now, cheerleaders from Cullman High School, West Point High School, and Cullman Gymnastics and Cheer Academy teamed up last week for a cheer clinic, bringing together dozens of cheerleaders for across the city and county. Cullman High School varsity cheer coach Mary Pilot noted the stunt session was successful and beneficial for all participants. She thought it provided a great learning opportunity for cheerleaders to enhance their skills in elite stunting while fostering collaboration and teamwork between the two programs. The Joint Clinic was a chance to bring student athletes together from across the community to learn from one another and to create new connections and friendships within the sport. Cullman's cheer coach staff includes Pilot, Ashley Wilbanks, Christy Patterson, and Savannah Ball. That covers sports for today, but make sure to check with the Cullman Tribune each day for the latest in local sports coverage. We'll be right back after this message. Hello and welcome back to Cullman Today. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. June has been a big month for Flourish of Cullman. A few of the center's clients visited Encore Rehab of Cullman, where they learned about the job of a therapy technician. The group was given skills such as the importance of sanitizing after each patient and use of equipment, the importance of HIPAA regulations, how to work as a team, and how to accomplish goals and complete task assignments. Cullman County students in grades kindergarten through 12th grade are invited to submit 500 words of an original story, poem, comic, or graphic novel to Cullman County Public Library for the contest. Submissions are due by July 31st. Entry forms are available and at the Cullman County Library, and entries may be submitted by email or in person. All Cullman County offices, the Cullman County Courthouse, and Cullman City offices will be closed Thursday, July 4th, 2024 to observe Independence Day. There will be no change in sanitation routes for Cullman City customers. However, Thursday's sanitation routes will run Friday for Cullman County residents. The seniors of Holly Pond enjoyed Frio's Gourmet Pops during morning Bible study yesterday. The frosty treats hit the spot for the seniors on such a hot day. The Pops were sponsored and donated by Frio's of Cullman, and the seniors of the area gather daily at the Holly Pond Community Center, located at 221 Lions Park Road. All seniors are welcome to join. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message.
Discover what's buzzing in Cullman with Community Matters, where every story pops off the page with local flair. It's the magazine that's got the inside track on what's now, what's new, and who's who. Get the lowdown on top eats and 411 on recipes that'll turn up your summer cooking game. Relive our local team's triumphs on the sports fields and pencil in summer's hottest events for fun the whole family will love. Get your copy of Community Matters at the Cullman Tribune, any of the local businesses on screen, or scan the QR code.
Welcome back. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Mark Randall Dollar. Mark Randall Dollar, 61 of Vinemont, passed away on Tuesday, July 2nd. There are no services scheduled at this time. Iola Adams Campbell. Iola Adams Campbell, 85 of Fogville, passed away on Sunday, June 30th at Summerford Nursing Home. There are no services scheduled at this time. Frankie Graves. Frankie Graves, 76 of Cullman, passed away on July 1st in Cullman County. A private graveside service will take place at a later date. That finishes up obituaries for today. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now, let's take a look at today's weather forecast. Today holds a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms after noon, mostly sunny with a high near 92 and a heat index value as high as 102. Tonight will be partly cloudy with a low of around 74. Tomorrow, there's a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms after 1 p.m. Otherwise, it will be mostly sunny with a high near 92 and heat index values as high as 102. Tomorrow night has a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, but it should be partly cloudy with a low of around 74. That concludes another edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Cheyenne Sharp with Cullman Today, wishing you a wonderful Wednesday, Cullman.